Setting the stage for today's feature at Saratoga, the Sword Dancer Invitational, 12 furlongs or a mile and a half to the winner. The winner's share of a $500,000 purse. As we check in with the current odds, co-favorites at 5-2, Boisterous and Winchester.
Boisterous, of course, has won 4 of his last 6 races. Winchester is trying to get back to the winner's circle for the first time since last fall. But on paper, they do look like the 2 strongest horses in the field.
Sire of Winchester, co-favorite with Boisterous. Post time for the Grade 1 Sword Dancer Invitational. Tom Durkin standing by.
And they're off. Bim Bam breaks on top. Boisterous away quickly, and Drosselmeyer has some speed today, and he's going to the lead. And Rahi's Attorney is also right up there, too. Teeks North hung up wide in the first of 12 furlongs here. So they move for the far turn. Drosselmeyer is the leader. Rahi's Attorney now poking his head in front. 3 lengths back. Boisterous has been taken off them. Back running in third. Teeks North alongside in fourth. Bim Bam has been wrangled back into 5th place. And at the back of the pack, Al Khali and Winchester the last of all. Rahi's Attorney has taken over the front-running position here. So it is Rahi's Attorney in front. Drosselmeyer is now sitting back in second. The opening quarter went in 24 2/5 seconds. And farther back, Boisterous rides the rails. Now in third. Teeks North on hold alongside him. Al Khali is covered up in behind horses. Bim Bam on the outside. Winchester also covered up, trailing the field. He's about 8 lengths from the leader. Leader is Rahi's Attorney. The opening half mile was 48 3/5 seconds. So the pace is fairly reasonable here as they move around the clubhouse turn. Rahi's Attorney is on an uncontested lead. The Belmont winner, Drosselmeyer, lets him get away now to a 3-length advantage as they move to the backstretch run. Boisterous just inside of Teeks North. And it's 2 lengths Al Khali. Understot restraint on the inside of Bim Bam. Stretch running Winchester continues covered up in behind horses now as they continue the run up the backstretch. Rahi's Attorney has run 3/4 of a mile in 13 2. They're halfway home. Rahi's Attorney still on top. Drosselmeyer tracking intently while second. Teeks North is in the clear on the outside. Boisterous at the rail fourth with 4 furlongs remaining here. Bim Bam is there on the far outside. Al Khali. Winchester is the trailer, but the trailer is only 4.5 lengths from the lead as they hit the far turn. Rahi's Attorney is fully extended now, and he's sprinting on the lead, and he's out there by 1.5 lengths. Teeks North is powering up on the outside, and Bim Bam too. And Winchester's following Bim Bam into the stretch as Boisterous cuts the corner beautifully. Al Khali, Drosselmeyer's dropped back. They're coming into the final furlong of the Sword Dancer now. Full out, Rahi's Attorney, Boisterous on the inside, Al Khali, and Winchester is uncoiling a powerful rally. He has gone from last to first. They're coming down to the finish. It's Winchester. Winchester wins 3/4 of a length. Rahi's Attorney was second, Al Khali was third, Teeks North fourth.
1 down, 1 to go for Christophe Clement. He has Gio Ponte in the Arlington Million, and he just won the Grade 1 Sword Dancer with Winchester and Cornelio Velasquez.
Hey, he takes down a $500,000 purse here in what, a half hour or less? He's running for $1 million with Gio Ponte. What a nice effort by Winchester. Circled the field, gave up all the ground. While a horse like Boisterous was saving ground all the way around the turn, but Winchester just had too much for these horses. Finally back to the form that we saw last fall when he won the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic at Belmont Park, but it's been a long time getting there.
Unleashing that furious late run, Rosie. And what about the ride administered by Cornelio Velasquez? And we talked about the patience and pushing the button at just the right time.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny was very patient with that ride. He had to go. He knew he was going to have to go around everybody, and he didn't do it at the 3/8 pole and be hung so wide. So he comes out here at the quarter pole and has his horse. This horse looks like, to me, a horse that was going to run his best in the clear anyway, and that's exactly where he had him. I was surprised that Rahi's Attorney was still in front. He looked a little bit dead around the turn, but he hung on and ran a very game race, too.
You see the big lumbering Al Khali, the number 6 horse in the white silks. He's going to get up to finish third. He had a little bit of traffic around the turn and through the lane. You see right there the white face of Al Khali. He's sort of boxed in right there. He's a big horse, though. He requires a lot of room. But Winchester, though, was just too much for these horses. Even if Al Khali had a clean trip, I doubt if he could have held off Winchester the way he was powering through the last quarter of a mile.
He's growing accustomed to winning these Grade 1 races in New York. The Manhattan at Belmont, the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic Belmont, and now the Sword Dancer.